Hi Virgos, welcome to your extended reading for November 2023. Just right off the bat, going to go over how these readings work. Welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. Thank you for joining me. So, extended monthly readings. We go through the situation of the month of November, what you need more of, what you need less of, what you can change, what you need to accept, and where things are going. And then also, we always get these pre-shuffle messages from the tarot as well. Now, we also do past life energy, an empowering question, crystal energy that you can help guide through the month of November, and a clarifier at the end. But we were really focused on our inner child, and our inner child is finally feeling secure in their emotional autonomy. And so that is so important because you have been on this journey, Virgos, of working through your shadow energy when it comes to your emotional shadow, how that affects your relationships, how we show up in relationships, how we project ourselves onto relationships, vice versa, how other people project their shadow in our relationships. So these relationships are flourishing though. And excuse me, the most important part about October was you really got to this culmination and completion of shadow work. Now, November astrology though, November is all about all of those challenges and changes that we've made. We're going to get some challenges in November that really are just asking us, you know, do you believe what you say? Okay, so it's really a put up or shut up type energy. So if you are aligned in this new path, if you are aligned in a new direction, new relationship, new career, whatever it is, take it how it resonates, you're going to be getting some themes that come into November that really are asking you if you do or not. Now, the wonderful thing though is that we are more supported by the universe. Okay, so October, kind of exhausting, end of October, my goodness, right? That Taurus lunar eclipse, really energetically draining, okay? So the more you can stay focused and centered, reminder, you are Earth, so please do not attach to the Capricorn paradigm too much as it is crumbling and we are seeing its shadow right now, but you're really going to be supported by the universe, all right? And so when you do make those choices that are aligned with the liberation of your inner light, your inner child, the more support you are going to feel from the universe. So Saturn and Neptune are in Pisces as well. Now this is a theme of hard work and compassion. So Virgos, you already got that hard work, you know, right? And the compassion. So you're really going to get themes of that because Saturn is stationing direct on November 4th. So right off the bat, so like I said, I'm just really getting a lot of emotional nourishment, replenishment, fulfillment for you, Virgos. And this is kind of an energy too that you haven't really, some of you haven't really ever felt. Others of you, you've gotten glimpses of in the past, but you're really finally feeling like, wow, like this is actually coming to like a culmination of all of that work I'm doing. I'm finally seeing. And this is going to spark some creative inspiration as well, okay? So a reminder, Pisces is your opposite. And so this is going to be so unbelievably connected to your shadow. It's going to be so unbelievably connected to this completion of shadow work. Now, reminder, our shadow is with us. It doesn't just go away, all right? So these challenges and themes, they pop up from time to time. And the more, again, you can not only face your shadow, but embrace your shadow, the more we are going to be able to enjoy life. Now, a reminder too of how you speak, not only to others, but to yourself, all right? Because I think that's one of the shadow sides of Virgo that is going to be popping up in November is reactionary vocalization when it comes to something that's triggering us. So just be mindful of that, okay? And also a reminder that your words don't just speak, but you know, your silence can speak, expressions on your face can speak, your breath can speak. So really work through that energy in November, okay, Virgos? But like I said, like so much of what you went through, it's like you're like one step ahead, it feels like energetically. And then we also have Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus in November. Now that's indicating lucky breaks. And I love this because everybody is getting little hints in November of the culmination that's coming in spring 2024 astrologically. So for you, Virgos, I'm really getting a sense of that emotional fulfillment, completion, you know, healthy boundaries, and all of that work came from going within. And so what you are going to get, what I feel like with lucky breaks is really in lucky breaks when it comes to your relationships. Now, relationships, not just personal, but career too. All right. This could be lucky breaks in partnerships, but like definitely fast moving. So the glimpses you're getting, they're going to be very fast moving, and to kind of get you ready for how fast life is going to be moving in spring 2024. Okay. Now, another important thing, new moon in Scorpio on November 13th is all about taking big risks. Now, those risks we take, are they aligned with the movement forward on our liberated path, where we have the balance of our spirit and our shadow, where we stay centered and our inner light is shining and guiding us? Or is our shadow or our spirit, you know, taking the reins? Because these big risks, if they are connected to impulse behavior, reactionary behavior, our triggers dictating what we do, think, speak, and act, that's the most important part of that Scorpio new moon. But those big risks, when we're aligned with that liberating energy, they're really going to pay off. So really a reminder to pay attention to your dreams, those subconscious triggers. Where are they coming from? You know, what is causing us to think that, feel that, speak that, do that? Because that's really going to help you when it comes to that Scorpio new moon, okay? But yeah, Scorpio season's all about shedding something, right? Releasing, transformation, accepting change. So also the planets, okay? Pay attention to, and your houses, pay attention to what planets and houses are ruled by Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, and Sagittarius and Gemini, which I'll be getting to in just a second. But those are very, very, very important energies to pay attention to in the month of November. And then that can help guide you on what areas of your life are going to be affected. So we have Sagittarius season starting at the end of the month on November 22nd. And that's really where this moving away, like, it's going to be a big shift, okay? So the full moon in Gemini on November 27th is really going to highlight differences in opinion, okay? Now, Virgos, this is really important shadow work for you. And I think that's where that turning point is coming, because so much of the work you've been doing is embracing difference in opinion, and it doesn't have to sway your center, your beliefs. But sometimes those differences in opinion, they can benefit us, right? They can see that some old beliefs we have no longer serve us, because those beliefs were connected to our shadow, right? That's part of that liberation, okay? Getting a new sense of what we believe in, what we stand for. And it's okay for that to change, okay, no matter what period in life you're in. So that's going to be the biggest thing we're going to see. Yeah. All right. We need both sides of the scale. Okay. And this clarity, fairness, responsibility, cause and effect, it comes from a blind justice, if you will. Okay. There are things that are right and wrong when it comes to morality and ethics. And you know that deep in your heart, right? And not everybody does, though. Okay. So yeah, we're really going to see a lot of, again, because full moon is a culmination. So we're going to be seeing a big culmination of these differences in opinions. And if we're going to move forward collectively, the collective unconscious, humanity, we really need to learn to coexist. But I think you got it. All right, Virgos, so let us see what we got going on for Virgos for November 2023. Yeah, you're already there. And I think I told you this, October, either your end of October or your October extended, but interesting. Amazing. All right, Virgos. What I find fascinating is Leo's actually got this in the exact same position. Okay. Overall energy for the month of November is temperance. Know thyself, nothing in excess. Okay. That is the theme of temperance. Temperance is also ruled by Sagittarius. So like I said, I think Sagittarius season for a lot of people, Scorpio season is going to be a lot of heavy energy. The more you can stay centered, the more you can stay aligned with your own personal energy, the more you can stay off of social media, the more beneficial your energy will be. But that is it, right? So your theme, right, like I said, with the challenges and the changes, it's all about balancing your energy. And let's just get into it, because like I said, I really think the most important part of this is balancing your shadow, your ego, and your spirit, yourself, okay? This is what's interesting, because the Five of Wands in this position, the Five of Wands indicates power struggles, clashing. I do always relate this to your shadow. And so I'm really getting an indicator of really needing to pay more attention to our shadow and what it is trying to indicate to us, okay? But you're really going to be understanding that some situations are just meant to be walked away from. Also, this is ruled by Saturn and Leo. And Saturn is our blocks, our fears, a reminder that Saturn in Pisces, your opposite sign, okay? And so how much is connected to hard work and compassion? And not only compassion for others, but compassion for yourself, okay? So I'm really getting an indicator of more acceptance and embracing of our shadow, but also a reminder of when our shadow triggers us. Because like I said, I'm getting a strong indicator of being very mindful of your shadow's power sometimes. Now, the Seven of Coins I love in this position because another card ruled by Saturn. This is Saturn in Taurus. So a reminder of that strong Taurus energy in the month of November. But this is really understanding what's worth working towards and what is not, okay? You're in the perfect balance of understanding where you're getting the energetic material fulfillment and where you're not, okay? And if you're not, what's worth working towards and what is not. So you're really just perfect. Like that balance, I'm thinking you're really, like I said, you've got it. Virgos, you've been on point lately, okay? Like I said, I think September was the hardest month for you, and October got better, and now November is really getting even better, and we're going to get to that. But you know what takes hard work. You have the discipline to wait. So you really just, you are in perfect alignment for manifesting. And the Magician popped up in the shuffle. And I just know that energetically you're balanced, okay? So if you're wanting to manifest, man, get out there, Virgos, and really put those intentions out there. Now, the Knight of Swords in this position, like I said, we really need to be careful with our words and our thoughts and our actions, because I'm getting a strong sense of reactionary words and behaviors, okay? And the Knights are impulsive. The Knights are like that teenager energy, okay? Just going out there, charging forward, having the energy to do it, but not really thinking before we speak or act. And the Knight of Swords specifically is standing up for what you believe in justice, okay? And so when it comes to, again, the difference of opinion, we need to be very, very mindful of the things we feel we need to stand up for, I guess, as I take that how it resonates. All right, now the Ace of Cups. I love this because this is indicating that you really need to focus on replenishing your emotions as a priority. And that if you're feeling energetically, emotionally drained, you have it within you to change that, okay? It comes going from within. And a reminder, when we're feeling off balance, seeing like where in the scale you're feeling off balance, because again, it's a balance of your ego and your spirit. You have to be nourishing both, okay? And so this is really a reminder to make sure that you're nourishing your spirit side as much as your ego side. Now, the 10 of Cups, I love that you need to accept. This is interesting, okay, Virgos, because the 10 of Cups is you need to accept that everything is exactly where it needs to be. And again, that can be hard when we're in a situation collectively where everything feels off balance. Okay, nothing feels right in the world. And so, like I said, the more you can tune into yourself, tune into this wonderful, emotional, fulfilling energy, the more we're going to be able to navigate, okay? It's that fulfillment and happiness. And, you know, that's something, too, that's interesting, because that can be hard. This is also ruled by Mars and Pisces. So, again, I think so much of this is connected to that opposite energy, that Pisces energy, and embracing it into your life. Because, again, the earth needs water. It needs that nourishment. So also, if there is a Pisces in your life, definitely pay close attention to that, because reminder that it's Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, okay? So our blocks, our fears, our dreams, all right? Dreams can also be illusions, but we just have a lovely understanding of knowing how wonderful life is, and that can be hard when collectively we're seeing everything in turmoil and chaos. But there's never a wrong time to give gratitude. And when everything is in its right place, how much more powerful you putting that energy out into the collective, okay? Asking that others have this fulfillment and love that you have, without a scarcity mindset of putting it out there is going to take something away from you. Because a reminder, that is part of the Capricorn paradigm, that like there's not enough pie for everyone. You know, that is part of that old paradigm that's crumbling. Now, I love seeing this. This is where the energy is taking you, and it's the wheel. Okay, so a reminder how important the switch from Scorpio season to Sagittarius season is going to be, because the wheel is being aware of life's cycles, aware of the changes, all right? And using those changes to benefit you. So a reminder, new moons, setting new intentions, right? The build up to the full moon is what you're trying to build more of. Excuse me 1 second, okay? Sorry about that, Virgos, but I'm going to take that as an indication of how important this message is. The change from Scorpio season to Sagittarius season, that new moon, that full moon, you are going to be energetically in a wonderful place to really manifest your intentions, whether that is increasing something, releasing something. Take it how it resonates, but something's being activated for you in the month of November. And so a reminder, Jupiter is here. And what did I say? How important certain energies are going to be. And Jupiter is going to be in Taurus. So please, again, pay attention to where these signs are in your houses or any planets ruled by Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Gemini, okay? But there is some sort of indication of a lucky break for you. This is good luck, destiny. And a reminder, if there's anything where you've been wanting a shift in fortune, health, relationships, career, take it how it resonates. But whatever it is, you really have the power to do that this month. And a reminder is when you find that wonderful balance and alignment for yourself. So let's see what past life energy is going to help Virgos in the month. Okay, so this is also something too, because I'm seeing the parallel too of that fire that is in the Temperance card and the fire light that's coming from the Five of Wands, and how much of this, like I said, your spirit and your shadow and that balance. But the most important thing I do feel too is the month energy is major arcana coming into it, going out of it. And so much of this other energy is within your personal situation, your personal relationships, right? So big changes for you energetically, but that are coming to really impact your personal life. So Let us see what past life energy is going to help Virgos in the month of November 2023. What past life energy is going to help Virgos? All right. Doesn't want to come through. What past life energy is going to help Virgos? November 2023. Virgos. November. Interesting. Okay. We're going to do that one more time, but that's popped out twice, but not very specific. Okay. There we go. Now this is interesting. All right. So this past life energy is touching this 10 of Cups. And your need to accept how wonderful your life is. And again, that's what's hard is like when you feel a sense of guilt, okay, there's something that's pulling you and again, you're a sign of service, okay? So instead of any like guilt mindset, share that wonderful, abundant energy with other people. So food and hunger is the past life energy that is affecting you. And like I said, I think that's connected to what you need to accept, and it's related to poverty consciousness. So let us take a look. So you didn't have enough to eat in your past lives. Now a reminder, past life in my readings can indicate if you have children, your life before children, your childhood, or an actual past life. So take it how it resonates. But you didn't have enough to eat in your past lives, causing you to overeat and hoard food in this incarnation. You may have weight or eating disorder issues because you associate eating with fear instead of hunger. You harbor insecurities about whether there will be enough food in the future, so you may stockpile supplies. You also serve yourself large portions and make sure you eat everything on your plate just in case there won't be enough food. For some people, this pattern also applies to fears about having enough water to drink. Often just remember the past life pattern is enough to heal the issue. Understand that this past is over and will not repeat itself in this lifetime. The goal should be to learn from it and then let it go. Also let fears of deprivation fade away as they no longer are necessary. Open yourself up to abundance. All right, Virgos, this is so important, okay? Because that fear, that lack, right? That scarcity. You got to just work through it, all right? Work through that shadow work, okay? So again, just even thinking of it, acknowledging it and letting it go. But like I mentioned in September readings, that shadow work journal is so nice. Go back to September readings and see that journal that was linked, because that can really help you work through this. But yeah, when you're thinking like, why am I not feeling that? It's like, it's from a past life energy of just feeling like it's going to go away, or you need to hoard. You know, I'm getting a sense of this hoarding mentality, okay? But the more you can share and the more you can give and the more you can release and know that you're going to continue to be provided for. It's not something that you just have this one clump and that's it. You know, that's what I'm getting. It's like, okay, this is mine. This is all I have. So I need to be very, what are those doomsday preppers? So just be mindful of that, right? Because there's a difference between being prepared for potential risks, hazards, and scarcity mindset. So let us see what empowering question is going to help Virgos. I'm very curious about this. All right, Virgos, what empowering question is going to help Virgos? What empowering question is going to help Virgos? All right, Virgos, what empowering question? So, what do we got here? I love that it's green, Virgo energy. Would I be proud of myself if I spoke to other people in the same way as my thoughts speak to me? How do my thoughts speak to me? Again, this Five of Wands. I believe that power struggle is within us in our shadow, okay? So if your shadow is making you say things about yourself that are not so kind, we need to get to the root of it, all right? This is getting to the root. It all is stemming from the same place. So Now let's see what crystal energy is going to help Virgos for November 2023. What crystal energy will help Virgos in November 2023? Okay, so it's funny too, because now I've had a song from a movie called A Monster in Paris, which, yes, it's an earworm because my daughter loves this movie and we listen to the soundtrack all the time. But I'm getting the theme of, which by the way, it's a wonderful movie, so if you have time to watch it, please do. But the theme of the movie, okay, and okay, I'm not sure where that cut off, but I was talking about a movie of the song that I have from this movie called A Monster in Paris, but the theme is basically, you know, the monster is not really a monster, okay? And so it's that idea of, you know, your shadow side is, it's seen as, you know, a monster, something you need to be ashamed of, and it's not, okay? So reminder, it's a part of all of our childhood development. It grows with our, as our human psyche, like all of these things, like it just keeps growing the more that we reject it, or the more we're told that this part of ourselves is something we need to reject, okay? So a reminder, this new era is all about us liberating ourselves and not just facing our shadow, embracing our shadow. But I'm really getting an idea of that song is actually in my head because it's connected to your reading so much. There's this something in you that there's this guilt, this shame, this fear, and you have to put it to rest as why it's there, okay? I had an energy reading once, and I remember, you know, they said you have to tell the dragons inside, it's okay, you're safe, I got it from here. And that's so hard to do when our shadow thinks it needs to keep protecting us. And a reminder too how interesting it is because of this fire energy and here, and how much it's connected to this 10 of Cups and needing to accept it, all right? So much of that is accepting your shadow for who you are. And so your crystal energy for the month of November is spiritual truth. And so much of that reminder is connected to the importance of your shadow in your life. All right, Virgos, let's get one clarifier, and then we're going to close this out for you. But yeah, I mean, this is a fantastic reading. I think this shadow, right, it's like I told you, astrologically, we're all just being asked with these challenges and changes that we have embraced, what path we really are going to take, you know? And like I said, it's just this constant, like, I don't even get this as being super hard, if you will, Virgos, because your ships are coming in. You have to remember that the sky is the limit. You have to remember that all of this hard work is paying off, okay? And a reminder, I mean, you're ending with the wheel. That change of season at the end of the month from Scorpio to Sagittarius is just a huge, powerful, powerful shift. So please pay attention to all of the astrology. I highly recommend Pam Gregory, Donna Stellhorn, Heather Ensworth, Stillwater Alchemy, Alina Alive. They have wonderful guided meditations. I really believe that November is going to be very, very important for you with where you're putting your energy and staying balanced. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, comment, and share with other people you think it might resonate with. Also, please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so you get notifications of when new videos do pop up. And again, if there's a particular planet you need clarity on, definitely look at your Saturn and your rising to get some clarity on your shadow. And a reminder, if you don't know what planets are ruled by what signs in your chart, or what houses are ruled by what signs, I link Pam Gregory's free birth chart in every video description. So this is really wonderful. And, you know, just give gratitude for what you have. Give thanks. Enjoy the comfort of your life and the comfort of embracing your shadow, and have a wonderful, honestly, life-changing month of November.